What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters, man. Let's get right off into this, man. I want to address P for a second, man. For those of y'all who don't know, this is the brother who, according to Norbes, may have been responsible for him being fired. Norbes let it be known that it was a lot of hating going on in the URL concerning him. And we know what was the relationship between him and P. It wasn't really a good one, man. It was definitely a struggle over power between the two for that fourth place and position that Norbes had that P wanted to take control of. And according to Norbes, there was a lot of hating going on concerning him when it came to P. A lot of backstabbing, allegedly, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, talking behind his back, that may have led to his firing. And then coming back being demoted, which led to this $40 million lawsuit. And then as I began to look into certain things, and I know it's more than this, but P, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. You're not really a stand-up dude like that, man. Your hand has been involved in a lot of foul stuff that's already out here and things that's not out here. The way you just recently tried to do certified shooting was terrible, bro. I'm appalled that you lost a lot of respect for me behind that. When you have no legs to try to talk about anybody after what you just did, bro, to really try to rip that man off financially wise and try to destroy what that man was building when it came to his own branding and his channel. That was terrible, man. That was very, very terrible. And you lied. You lied over and over and over again in that Hip Hop is Real video that it is not even funny. You're really making it seem as though you have a hard time getting in contact with Smack, Chico, and Beasley, and you are their private secretary. You are their private secretary. You like the fourth in command behind those three owners. And yet you try to make it seem and appear that you can't get through to none of them guys, that it's just that hard like that. That was terrible, brother. Even trying to paint that picture to think that you could insult our intelligence like that, bro. And y'all ripped that man off, and you were responsible for that. This was your dealing, bro. This was your dealing. You was controlling this whole tournament thing. So it was your responsibility to make sure that everything would work out the way that it was being said to people. You personally reached out to hand select everybody involved that was on that bracket, only for you then to come up with some lame, weak excuse to not pay this man to give him what he rightfully owned, what he rightfully is owed. That's shifty, bro. Because y'all tried to play on that man's weakness when he was being loyal and committed and faithful to y'all. Just straight up hating. You can't talk about nobody. Nobody. Don't bet not nothing real come out of your mouth at all. That was beyond fake. And anybody that co-signed and condoned it, all is fake. All parties involved. That was lame. Y'all are thieves. You are a thief. Sad thing about it is, if you know you being played, why you want to play somebody else? You'll figure if you getting played, you're going to be good to somebody else. But you ain't real like that. So not only did you contribute to the slandering, backstabbing, the plotting of getting rid of Norbes so that you could have free rule to take over everything he had built, you also plotted against certified shooters and the bloggers that was involved in the tournament that you hand selected. We got the private screenshots of you telling Caffeine not to give no blogger other than the ones that you felt that would listen and y'all got under y'all control the blue check. because anybody else was not worthy or deserving of it if they won. So you were plotting on the bloggers also to caffeine. Those secret messages came out about you. Once again, showing your character of being a shifty, behind-the-scene, dirty, backstabbing dude. These are facts that's out here you can't get around. These are facts that's out here you can't get around. Terrible businessman. So you also plotted on the bloggers. Also partook in robbing certified shooters. Also was responsible behind Norbes getting fired. And you also may have been behind trying to sabotage the new Midwest movement. That's why when you be putting them names together on them tournaments and cards, where the Midwest at? Where the Midwest at? You flooding these cards with all these DMV rappers. You're also responsible for that. For taking over the DMV that was being built by the Goonies and Battle Rap Trap. You took that over to get claims and claimed the right over that they was involved in, that they built up, that they set up a headquarters where they could be, where they had the DMV rocking and bought it to a point where y'all are now capitalizing off of. You took that over also. You sabotaged that from them and took it to make it your own. Rome DMV just exposed you recently on that. So you do a lot of shifty, dirty things behind the scenes. So you plotted on the DMV movement. You plotted on the new Midwest movement. You plotted on getting Norbes fired. You plotted on the bloggers. And you plotted on ripping off certified shooters. You're a dirty, grimy dude, man. Behind the scenes doing all that dirt, doing all that filth. That stuff gonna come back on you, though. And because of your actions, and your thirst for greed to want to be important, you may have cost the URL $40 million. You may have just cost the URL $40 million. Because if it wasn't for your hate towards Norbes, he wouldn't have never filed this lawsuit. He wouldn't have never been fired. But because of all that hating you did, all that backstabbing, all that whispering and smacking them ears, all that trying to knock this man, you may have just cost the URL $40 million as a result of your actions. Make no mistake about it. I'm pretty sure Beasley and them is aware of this. Smack is aware of this. Chico is aware of this. That if they never would have listened to you, they would have never fired Norbes. He would have still been a part of the URL, and they wouldn't have this $40 million lawsuit sitting on their desk that they not going to win. May I add that? May I put that in there? That they not going to win. All you brothers on record admitting what Norbes' part was in the URL. See how dirty and shifty that is? Come back and bite you. That Norbes may just end up being your boss while you talking. That little spot you wanted of his. Now he may end up just being your boss as a result of your jealousy, your envy, and your malicious attacks behind the scenes on battle rap. You have been destroying battle rap behind the scenes, brother. You don't see that. And I dare you to come out to try to challenge it. You're going to lose. I ain't the one. I ain't the one. I know a lot of stuff. I know a lot of stuff. I challenge you to even try to defend any of these claims. I challenge you. Try to defend any of these claims. I invite you. I challenge you. You're not. You're going to lose easily. On any one of these things, on any one of these topics I named, try to defend it. Try to defend you not getting Norbes fired. Try to defend that you wasn't behind that. Try to defend that. So I can tell you apart. Try to defend it. Try to defend you wasn't trying to sabotage the other bloggers involved in this tournament. Say that you didn't. I'm going to tell you apart in that too. Say you wasn't responsible for also coming in and taking over the DMV movement that had nothing to do with your building. But you use that to get in good, to give you power and position over Norbes to even get him fired. Argue that. Argue that. Argue you don't hate and plot on the new Midwest movement because you know they better than the DMV rappers. Say you don't be doing that. Say you ain't been plotting on them about that. Say it. You know that the new Midwest movement is way better than those DMV brothers, but you don't want them to shine. You don't want them to flourish. Y'all trying to hold them back. They're going to try to make them try to go up against each other to destroy what they have come together to do because y'all can't beat them when they strong like that and united. Let's just be real. Putting together all them fake tournaments, but leaving them out. And they the best rappers. They the best up-and-coming rappers in the game. Let's just be real. And thanks to you. Congratulations. You got the URL in a $40 million lawsuit as a result of your actions, your greed, your selfishness, your hating. Yeah, you, brother. That's a fact. You be always acting like you so business-minded. You always be acting like you just so real. You always acting like you trying to just work hard behind the scene to make battle rap good. No, you not. You lining up your damn pockets at the expense of anybody that's expendable. That's exactly what you doing, brother. That's exactly what you doing. Lining up your pockets to anybody that's expendable. You're doing a lot of shifty, dirty things behind the scene. And those just the things I know about. That's not including the things I don't know about. But thanks to you, at the end of the day, Norbes get the last laugh. You thought you was getting rid of him. You thought you were getting rid of him and taking everything away from him that he was building and doing that you started piggybacking off of. Only for him now to be in a better position than you. Because he will win this lawsuit, whether they gonna go to court and end up settling. Because you can bet they can't afford not to settle. It's too much evidence against them. It's too much evidence against them. They're going to have to settle. But every time you in the URL, let this be a reminder to you. When they look at you, they see that it was because of you that they now is in a $40 million lawsuit. Listening to you and your hating, your backstabbing, hating, corrupted ways. Hell, I thought you was a good brother, man. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm actually on record thinking that you was a stand-up type dude, man. That certified shooting stuff opened up a lot of stuff to me as I went back and started thinking and sound like, damn, man, it's a shifty, grimy dude, man. Father Surf. You look like Surf Father. So the apple don't fall too far from the damn tree. Now I see. Y'all got them cunning, backstabbing ways, man. That's dirty, bro. You a shifty brother for that, man. You a shifty brother for that, man. You be hating. You was a hater, man. You was such a hater, man. It ain't even funny. I ain't gonna even talk about how you was hating on me. That's something different, but it ain't even about me. I'm used to it. I say that for another time. I'm talking about what we know to be true on this stuff right here. Get up out of here, man. You're such a backstab and a fake. We heard about the things you were saying about us behind our backs, but yet you was the same one to call us up to try to help you out on your bracket thing to do that. But at the same time, hating on us, talking about how y'all don't rock with me. Y'all don't rock with Angry Fan. Y'all don't rock with some of these bloggers. But Show had us on the line. Show wanted to, if y'all don't rock with us, why you were trying to call us to do your bidding? You shifty and fake, man. Anything to get ahead. Anything to get over. Because that's what y'all used to doing. You used to destroying people and taking from them. Acting like it's all love when it really ain't love. Just opportunity, man. That's all it is, bro. And again, as a result of your action, you may have now been responsible for, you are responsible for Norbes actually filing that lawsuit against the URL. Congratulations. Give yourself a round of applause. How about a round of applause? Standing ovation. You just cost the URL 40 million. And you ain't got money to take care of your children. Cheated on that man, and you gossip on that man, and you lied against that man, and you backstabbed that man. Yeah, hater, man. Backstab that dude. He thought you could get rid of him. That man came back with a $40 million lawsuit on y'all. And you sitting there. And you sitting there. Yeah, it's all because of you. Every time Smack and Beasley and Chico and them look at you. Yep, it's him. Boss, he ain't working. It's him. They should make you work for free. That's what they should make you do. They should make you work for free. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Why Norbes finna be your boss? Yeah, he finna be your boss, whether you like it or not. How about that? He's going to be your boss. The judge is going to reward him part of that company. And what you think gonna happen to you? What you think gonna happen to you? Get up out of here, man. That's why you will never see. That's the difference between you and him. You hated so much on him, you got him removed, but they learned so much from Norbes. Now they know how to play you. That's what you don't get. They learned so much from Norbes, they know how to play you. Norbes could hit them with a $40 million lawsuit. You can't. You can't. They learned enough from Norbes to know how to play you. And from here on out, it's going to be more stricter on you. They're going to be more careful with you to keep you under control. You don't care. You don't care at all. You want to be in control. You want to be controlled. That being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Join my Patreon if you ain't a part of the Patreon, man. That's what you get. Norbes just might have become your boss. Aha.